Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eishex, and I just want to show you guys real quick the add-ons I'm currently running for my UI. I had a couple requests from some people, so I thought I'd show you guys real quick pretty much what I'm running. So let's go with the first one here. It's called Sexy Map. Basically just a map overlay. As you can see, this obviously isn't the default Blizzard one. This is called the Diablo overlay. This is personally the one I use, but there's a whole bunch of different ones. We got Blue Circles, which is just like the default. Burning Sun. There's a whole bunch of different ones, and you can actually make your own. I'd imagine it'd be a pain in the ass, but it looks pretty cool. Definitely keeps it minimalistic, and it does hide the extra buttons too, so it looks nice and clean. Personally, I like a really basic UI. I don't like a whole bunch of shit everywhere, so for me, that works out nice. On top of that, next item we got is called Tidy Plate, so I'll show you guys basically what that is with the mob over here. So as you can see, his nameplate has a big yellow bar above it, which is his health. If it's yellow, it means it's a passive mob, and if it's red, it means it's an aggressive mob. So as I pull it here, you'll see it should turn red, meaning it's going to be attacking me. And then if you had a bunch of people in a group and somebody else had aggro in your group, it's going to show up as blue, which means, you know, it's in combat, but it's not attacking you. So if you're in like a dungeon or some kind of raid or something, it definitely helps you out for sure with that, and you know, keeps it pretty clean. It's not too bad. It doesn't get really bulky, and they don't stack up too much, so it looks pretty nice and clean. And on top of that, the add-on that goes with that is called Threat Plates, and that's pretty much what changes the color of the nameplates depending on your threat and if you have aggro or not. Otherwise, it's just going to be a red bar, so keep that in mind. So if you're getting Tidy Plates, pick up Threat Plates along with it. They work together, and it looks pretty nice. Next add-on we got here, it's called Tom Tom, which is basically just coordinates. As you can see on the bottom here, we got my coordinates of my player, and it changes as we move. On top of that, it also adds it to the map, so it shows you where my player is, so 60, 62, and then it shows you where your cursor is. So if you're looking for something on a Wowhead, how to finish a quest or something like that, you can pretty much just scout out where you want to go. You can also add waypoints to it. If you have, you know, a quest where you have to pick up a whole bunch of, say, treasure chests or something, it'll map it out on your map for you, and it'll give you a waypoint to follow. Overall, the add-on's really helpful for not only questing, but, you know, like rep grinding and all that stuff. Definitely pick that up if you guys need that. Big help. Next one we got here is called Bartender 4, which is pretty much my bars. I've used this for quite a while now. As you can see here, I'll unlock them for you. Pretty much, you can move the bars anywhere you want on the UI. It's way better than the Blizzard one in my opinion, because you can turn off the dragon art thing they have going there, and you can move your bars pretty much anywhere you want. So it's really helpful. That definitely looks cleaner for me, and you can scale it way down, so this is obviously smaller than it would be on the Blizzard bar. Personally, I like my UI to be really minimal and, you know, small, so that's pretty much what I like, so that's what I'll go with. Next up we got X Pro unit frames. Pretty much everybody knows what these are, one of the most downloaded add-ons ever. Pretty much you get a 3D portrait for your character, basic health bars. What's cool about this is you can change in scale and change the sizes. You can customize this add-on so much, and it's definitely helpful. So I got my player bar down here, and then I got my target bar to the right. I like it below instead of up top of the corner. It makes it easier for me. That's just how I play. You guys don't have to set it up like I do, obviously, but that's just my play style. Next up here we got Quartz. And I'll show you guys the configuration on this here. This is pretty cool add-on. As you can see, when we cast here, my bar will pop up, say Mage Armor, and you can actually change the first of all, you can put up a target bar so that you can see what your target's casting. But what's cool about this is, as you can see on my target bar, or my cast bar here, you can change the texture of it. So we can change it to X Pro 4, and it shows like little leaves and stuff. It's kind of, you know, over the top. It's not really needed, but it definitely, you know, if you find a nice one, it definitely cleans up your bars quite a bit, and so that's pretty helpful. So along with that, we also got the add-on called Omni CC, which is basically a countdown cooldown timer. So pretty much, you know, I'll cast my ice barrier, and instead of having a little bar move around in the circle and you guessing how long it's going to be, it tells you how many seconds until you can use it again. So that's pretty helpful, you know, especially when you're PvPing and all that, and even in raids and all that. You know how long until you get your add-on, or your add-ons, your cooldowns and all that. So that's pretty helpful. Next up here we got Genie, which is pretty much a bag maintenance add-on. I don't know if you guys have seen me use it before, but basically you click on the bar on your map here, and it'll clean up your inventory. It'll put it into groups, basically what kind of item, and then alphabetically. I'm pretty sure you can change how you want it sorted, but I just use the basic way here. So obviously it puts all the quest items and the blues and all that up top, and then the kind of disposable stuff below. It also cleans up your bank and your guild bank as well. If you're the GM of a guild bank, it'll clean that up one click. Definitely saves you some time, and it's pretty helpful when you're thinking about depositing a bunch of shit into your bank. So it's definitely helpful, and probably the best bag maintenance add-on I've found. I've used a whole bunch of them. This is probably the best. Also, this add-on here is called Bagnon. Most people use it, but it's pretty much just puts all your inventory bags into one big bag. Definitely helpful, and definitely cleans it up a bit. And what's cool about this is you can actually search your inventory. So if you have something like, like you're looking for your tombs, you can go ahead and hit Tomb of the Clear Mind, and you can see it right there. So you can it's pretty easy, and definitely helpful with quest items and quest rewards and all that. Anyways, moving on here, we got Recount, which is basically a DPS counter. Hold on, I'll show it. Recount, show, and it pops it up, so it'll show you how much DPS you've been doing. Definitely helpful with dungeons, raids. It's pretty much a must-have, just so you know how much DPS you're pulling. You can change it to do damage done, DPS, friendly fire, damage taken, healing. Like it pretty much tells you everything you've done. And what's cool about it is it picks up everybody's around use data as long as they're in your party or raid group. So definitely helpful on that. Alright, the next add-on here is called Omen 3. So we'll go /Omen show, and it'll pop up. So this is pretty much just an aggro table. So if you're a tank, this is definitely going to help you out. I'll pretty much show you guys how it works. You pull something, go ahead and attack it. As you can see, it pops up how much threat I have. So if you're a tank, you're going to always be at the top, obviously. And if somebody pulls, I'm at 260. If somebody pulls a 280, it's kind of hard to say when this is all moving, but pretty much with the pull aggro, if somebody hits that threat number, they're going to pull aggro over you. So if you're a tank, it's pretty helpful, and if you're pretty good DPS and you do pretty good DPS, it's probably pretty helpful to you as well, just so you're not pulling aggro off a raid boss or something like that. Not that you should be if the tank has any idea what he's doing. But anyways, pretty helpful add-on. It's pretty old school. I've had that since like Lich King, but always a good thing to use. Anyways, last add-on here to show you guys is Zygor. I know you guys have probably seen me use it before, but this is pretty much like an add-on to show. I'll show you guys what we got. Hold on. There we go. Anyway, so it shows you exactly step by step how to level a character, which is pretty helpful. Lore Master, which is amazing. They got dailies, events, dungeons, how to gear up, professions. They pretty much got everything. And what's cool about this is you don't have to go through the add-on. You can actually go to your achievements tab. Let's say you're in Pandaria Exploration. Say you want to find, do this add-on here, or this achievement here, Zol again. You click the little button, it'll pop up the guide for it, and it'll just give you exactly a step by step and the requirements you need before starting it, and it'll pretty much just tell you exactly where to go. So it's telling me to go to Orgrimmar, and then we're going to go from there. But anyways, I'm not going to do it now, but that's pretty much the add-on. Super helpful. So if you guys want to add on, that'll pretty much do everything for you. Go ahead and check that out. I have a video review on it, so if you guys want to head over there, I do have a download link there to download the add-on if you need it. Otherwise, all these add-ons can be found on Curse or WoWinterface, pretty much anywhere that has add-ons. That's pretty much it, guys. So that's pretty much my setup. If you guys have any more questions, go ahead and drop them in the comment section below. And yeah, so take it easy, guys, and peace.